Remember those stimulus checks from the pandemic, money deposited into your bank account from the federal government? Well, a similar idea has been introduced on Capitol Hill, not because a global health emergency may be on the horizon, but because of all of the revenue being brought in through tariffs. Senator Josh Hawley of Missouri has officially introduced this piece of legislation entitled American Worker Rebate Act of 2025. It's based on the belief that the federal government is bringing in a record amount of tariff revenue, and as a result, the American people deserve a cut. In June, for instance, the federal government reported a new record for tariff revenue of over $27 billion. For perspective, around $4 billion was brought in this time last year. Even more tariff revenue appears to be on the way, with President Trump announcing new tariff rates for European countries in recent days.
I think it's great that we made a deal today instead of playing games.
Here is how the proposed tariff rebate plan could possibly work. According to Senator Hawley's legislation, $600 per adult and child would be deposited by the Treasury Department into Americans' bank accounts. Individuals making under $75,000 a year and couples who file their taxes jointly and make under $150,000 would qualify. Those earning more would receive a reduced payout. The amount could even increase depending on if tariff revenue booms even more. The legislation is still in its introductory phase, however, with the House of Representatives already leaving Washington until early September, so no formal action is expected soon. Of course, the government doesn't have to give the newfound money to Americans. Some fiscal conservatives have suggested the money could help pay down the nation's debt, or even help pay for President Trump's one big, beautiful bill. President Trump has talked about this idea of a form of a rebate check in recent days as well, although it's important to remember that many economists say tariffs ultimately get passed along to all of us, the consumers, in the form of higher prices. Inflation did tick up a bit in June compared to May, although it's still below 3%. Joe St. George, Scripps News Group, Washington.